How's it going? This is Brett Henning from score100goals.com, and today I want to work on scoring and shooting from the slot area. So we're going to use a shooter tutor that I created, and this shooter tutor is color-coded, showing the highest probability of where to aim on the net based on where you're shooting from in the offensive zones. Okay, what you see here is zone 3, and you can see that it's red, so it matches the red openings on the shooter tutor. And this is the highest area of where to score, the best place to get the puck, the best place to get a scoring opportunity. Okay, here are some common situations that you'll find yourself shooting from the slot area in. The first one is just getting a pass out of the corner. You're in the slot area, quick release on net. There's different places you're shooting from. There's another situation where you're coming out of the corner. So you're moving either out of a cycle situation, whatever, you're moving out of zone 4, coming across the ice. You're keeping your feet moving. That goalie has to move with you, and then you're shooting. Same thing, coming from the other angle, coming from zone 2, keeping your feet moving laterally across the ice and shooting. Then another situation you might find yourself in, you're moving into the zone. So that goalie is coming out. He has to move back depth-wise in net. As you come at him, you're either shooting through a defenseman's screen, or you're coming in on a breakaway. So there's different ways to look at why you're shooting from this area. Okay, based on statistical analysis, what I did, I took 1,000 NHL goals and just kind of plotted where the player shot from, where the puck was released, then compared to where he scored on the net. So the highlighted areas here that you're seeing are the best places to shoot for the highest probability of scoring from that zone 3 area. At first you see Brandon here, he's shooting at a new hole that's unique to the shooter tutor, and that's over the goalie's shoulder. The old shooter tutors, they were based on, a stand-up goaltender, and that's almost, 30 years ago. So goaltenders have completely changed their style to the butterfly or hybrid, and, this presents a new, great scoring target. As that goalie goes down, you can go right by his ear, right over his glove hand shoulder, and that's what you're seeing right here. And another great place to shoot, another difference between this shooter tutor and the old shooter tutors is that there's an extended opening in the lower corners, both lower corners. And what that is, that represents a place to shoot over the goalie's pad. So, goaltenders, butterfly goaltenders that do it right have, cover the lower corners really well. But as they go down, their pads can only cover so much. So if you're shooting at that lower corner right over the pad, that's a great place where you're going to score a lot of goals. And now you see Brandon, he's aiming at the 5-hole, which is shaped just a little bit differently. It's a little bit bigger, and this is again due to the change in the goaltender style from, being stand-up to a butterfly or hybrid. When they're going down, the feet are moving apart. It's just opening up a bigger hole for the 5-hole area. As I said earlier in the video, I really believe this can help you score because it does two big things. It lets you know the highest probability of where to score from where you're shooting. And, because of that, when you're getting the puck, once you've learned this, practice this, you're getting the puck, you know exactly where to shoot. So you're not picking your head up looking where to shoot. You're picking your head up, you already know where you're shooting, and you're shooting as the goalie's moving. So the goalie's not set, the goalie's moving, and a quick release, I think, is the basis for all great goal scorers. So thank you very much for your interest. If you want to find out more stuff, more information on this, you can go to score100goals.com. Thank you.